A Louisiana televangelist is asking his followers for donations to buy a $54 million private jet. Jesse Duplantis runs a church outside New Orleans and also reaches out worldwide. More than 750,000 people watch his sermons online and follow his ministry's Facebook page. He is the second prominent televangelist this year to preach the virtues of a private plane. Tony DeCopel is here with why Duplantis insists he needs the jet. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. It's a good question because the ministry already has a jet.
Okay.
They've had 3, in fact, but Duplantis says he needs this new one to be able to go anywhere around the world in a single stop in order to spread the gospel to as many people as possible.
We want that 7X. We're believing God for it.
In a video posted to his website last week, televangelist Jesse Duplantis says God told him he needs the new Falcon 7X jet.
That if Jesus was physically on the earth today, he wouldn't be riding a donkey. Think about that for a minute. He'd be in an airplane preaching the gospel all over the world.
Reaction to this multi-million-dollar request has been mixed on the ministry's Facebook page. One person wrote, "I am ashamed I ever listened to a word you had to say." Another posted, "I believe Pastor Jesse will have his plane, and that is the way God has planned it." Duplantis is not the first minister to preach the gospel of private flying.
If I want to believe God for a $65 million plane, you cannot stop me.
In 2015, Creflo Dollar asked his suburban Atlanta congregation for a new Gulfstream G650. His ministry settled for a used one.
Father, we thank you so.
And this past January, Texas-based televangelist Kenneth Copeland announced the blessing of a new multi-million-dollar Gulfstream 5. Copeland and Duplantis both defended using private jets in 2015.
The world is in such a shape, we can't get there without this.
Sunday morning, I was in Boston, Massachusetts. Monday, I was in New Orleans. Tuesday, I was in Chicago.
The Lord says how we treat the poor is how we're going to be judged.
Jim Wallace is the founder of Sojourners, a prominent Christian community.
Stories of pastors and private jets are not the best way of exemplifying what we mean by following Jesus.
We don't know how much Jesse Duplantis' ministry has raised so far, and we were unable to reach him or anyone at his ministry for comment. Duplantis says that the 3 planes they've owned have been purchased in cash, and he hopes to do the same with this one. If you're going to buy a private plane, I think cash purchases is the way to go.
Well, of course. Is there any other way, Tony DeCopel? I applaud you for doing that story with a straight face.
Did I? I don't think I did.
Because it's not like the minister said, I would like one, or could you help me out? But he said, I need one.
He acknowledges some people don't believe preachers should have a private jet, but he believes in using all outlets.
All right.
Well, okay. Jesus said to his disciples, don't even take a second tunic. So he didn't even get to private planes.
We'll see how this turns out.